Hey, what's going on everyone? Technically Wild here, and welcome back to once again another video. Today we have the DLC for the Frozen Dawn Trophy and Easter Egg Guide. As always for my Trophy and Easter Egg Guides, we will be covering all Easter Egg steps as well as all 10 trophies. In the description there's going to be timestamps so you guys can skip to certain parts of the tutorial, as well as there's going to be links to puzzle solvers, which we'll get into later on. Without further ado, let's get into it. The Final Descent is a really easy trophy to get. In the Frozen Dawn, enter the lost city of Thule. This is basically opening the first door of the game, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come stand on this blood pad and kill 5 zombies. Once you kill 5 zombies, the door will automatically open itself, and there will be a 750 door to open up the lost city of Thule. Literally just enter it and you will get this trophy. Superior Thulian technology is the next trophy. To unlock this in the Frozen Dawn, unlock the ancient Ubersprengen. This is really easy to do, so when you enter the ice caves, head to the left until you head to the Thulian archives, and then in the Thulian archives there's going to be a door, and that will lead to the passageway. In the passageway on the wall there's going to be a little tablet you will push in, and the symbol will then turn red. Next, all you have to do is take all 3 teleporters on the map once, and it will take you to Lost in Blood. Once you're Lost in Blood, you will have to kill 4 zombies for every player. Once you've killed the zombies, the Pack-a-Punch will rise more and more, just like the Final Reich. Once you've done this 3 times, you will unlock the Pack-a-Punch. The first Easter egg step correlates with the trophy Moonraven's Chosen. In the Frozen Dawn, survive the trials of the Moonraven. First, we're going to need 5 parts, 2 books, and 3 cogs. On screen, as well as in the commentary, you will hear and see all locations. So, starting off with the books, the first book will always be to the right of the battery for the hammer on the bridge. It will always be behind this little pillar here. The next is to the right of the blood pool in the blood pool area on the floor. To the right of the teleporter in the passage, and the last location is going to be on the ledge of the morgue, just where this little drop off is to enter the phylactery. Now for the cog locations, there can be one right in spawn to the right of the plane, another can be to the left of the teleporter in the ice cave, the next is in the left corner of the outlook in the phylactery, the next is behind the pillar on the bridge, one can be on the floor in the passageway right beside these bones. The last one can be in the cipher room, but to access the cipher room, you have to put the 2 books you've previously found on the pedestal. It will be to the right in the back corner. Now, once you have the 2 books and the 3 cogs, place the 2 books on the pedestal if you haven't already, and just below the planetary, in the basement, you have to put the 3 cogs. Once you've activated the planetary, you will need to obtain souls to power it up. Now let's get to the hard part, which is the cipher. So, on screen what you're going to see is a normal compass. Now, what you're going to see is we are going to match the compass up with the orbs on the wall. Then to solve the cipher, we are going to turn the compass as seen on the screen, and then basically copy and paste the orbs on the wall into the new updated compass. Once you have that, just head to the planetary. Now what you want to do is hold square on the floating orbs to stop that color. You'll know you hit it in the right position because you will hear 2 clicks rather than 1. If you mess something up, then just stop all 4 and then they will stop for a brief second, and then all 4 of them will start spinning and you have to start over. Basically do this until you get all 4 planets in the right location, and then the broken flail will spawn.
I speak for Luroth, first of the Moonraven Order, Night Warden, Shadow of Life, and Sister to Death.
Now to upgrade the broken flail, you notice in your left hand you have a spike ball. By using R1 on your controller, you will throw the spike ball, and if you hit R1 again, you will teleport to wherever the spike ball has landed once it has landed. Now if you head back to the planetary or the Thulian archives, you'll notice right by the planetary that there are 2 little passageways. You're going to want to look at them so that one is on the left and one is on the right, and you're going to want to throw your little spike ball into the right one. Now the second you teleport up there, if you look to your right again, there is going to be a back wall, and it's going to have a Moonraven slab. What you're going to want to do is stand on the slab and get 3 zombie souls. Now, once you have 3 zombie souls, if you hit L1 with the broken flail out, you'll notice your screen will go green. In the locations I will show you, there's going to be constellations. What you want to do is while you're holding L1 is drag your crosshair over all the stars, depending on how many there are, until they're all connected. Kind of like a game of connect the dots. Once you've done that, you will finish your constellation and you will get a prompt on screen. Then you have to go back to the planetary and throw your orb up there once again. Now you will have to go to the Moonraven slab in the middle and repeat the process. And then there is only one left, so you don't have to be specific with the last one. Once you've completed all Moonraven slabs and have found all 3 constellations, you will notice the planetary is glowing gold. All you have to do is throw your spike ball at it and teleport. It will put you into the Moonraven trial, where it will teach you how to turn the zombies and then kill them, as well as how to dodge the flame attack in the boss fight by teleporting. Once you've survived this successfully, you will obtain the trophy, and you will have step 1 of 4 to get to the boss fight done. The next trophy we are going to get is Stromraven's Chosen. In the Frozen Dawn, complete the Trials of the Stromraven. Once again, this is also an Easter egg step to unlock the Thulian hammer and as well as upgrade it. First, what you're going to want to do, in spawn just to the left of the double barrel shotgun wall buy, in the ground on the snow there will be a battery. What you're going to want to do is pick up the battery and take it all the way to the bridge until you put it in this little cauldron here. What you're going to want to do then is kill 10 to 15 zombies until the battery is glowing purple. You will know you are done because if you kill zombies by it, the souls will no longer fill it. Then you're going to look for 4 stones around the map. The first location is in the ice caves on the ledge overlooking Thule. The second is in the blood pool on the ledge by double tap. The third is in the morgue just behind the Geist shield machine. And the final is in the Thulian archives on the ground right beside the zombie spawn next to the planetary. Once you have all 4, head back to the bridge, and on the ground you will notice there are 4 slots. It doesn't matter what order you put them in, you just have to hold square until all 4 stones are in place. Then if you head to the other side of the bridge by the shield, you will be able to see 4 symbols just below the ledge. You're gonna have to kill 1 zombie at each symbol around this little hole in the ground in order from left to right. Once you've done that, the hammer will spawn. However, you cannot pick up the hammer right away. You still need to do a few things first. If you notice, if you try to pick up the hammer, it will teleport. So to get the hammer, what you have to do is crawl under it and hold square. It will tilt on its side and you will be able to chase around the map. However, you will not be able to pick it up yet. In the meantime, there is going to be a puzzle you have to solve on the bridge. It is just like the statue puzzle from the Shadowed Throne. So in the description, there is going to be a link. Click on that link. It will bring you to a page and you will be able to solve the puzzle. Once you have all the lightning pillars facing towards the cauldron and lit up, what you can now do is chase the hammer around the map until you bring it to the bridge. Once it goes in front of the cauldron, all 4 pillars will shock it and hold it in place. You will now be able to pick it up. Now to upgrade it, what you're going to want to do is come to spawn. You will notice the stone on the wall that looks just like the stones that you had to solve the 4-letter code. What you have to do is hit it with the hammer and you will notice your hammer lights up with lightning. You're going to want to run just to the entrance of Thule and slam this symbol in the wall with the hammer. You'll notice that it is now lit up with lightning and you have to repeat the step, taking it all the way into the morgue. Now this one is a little bit tricky, so if you're solo, I recommend holding a few zombies down in the phylactery and then hitting the hammer on the symbol and running down. What you need to do is you need to kill a zombie right on the entrance of this doorway so that the symbol above the door is lit up. What you can do is put your hammer away and take it out again and it will glitch out and you will have lightning on it. If not, what you have to do is get a whistling under the door and the whistling will get shocked by lightning. Then all you have to do is kill it with a hammer. And you have to take it to this next puzzle room and hit it on the little symbol on the floor. Once again, there's going to be a puzzle solver in the description for this puzzle. What you have to do is you have to get all the ravens facing you. Once you've done this 3 times in a row, you will now complete all puzzle steps. Then head back to the bridge and all you have to do is Indiana Jones yourself on an invisible bridge out into the middle of the floor. Keep in mind you do have to have your hammer out because if you don't have your hammer out, you will fall through. I recommend doing this at the end of a round where zombies aren't attacking you. All you have to do is walk out straight and then you will reach a certain point where you will get lifted in the air and then you will be taken to the trial of the Stromraven. It teaches you how to knock the force fields off zombies as well as kill them efficiently with the hammer. And after that, you will complete this trophy and have step 2 of 4 of the Easter egg done. The next trophy is Bloodraven's Chosen. In the Frozen Dawn, complete the trial of the Bloodraven. So for this one, we are building the shield. Around the map, there are going to be 3 blood pools that we have to fill with 5 zombies. The first is in the ice caves, the second is in the morgue, and the final is beside the bridge. But before the bridge, you need to pick up the Bloodraven slab in the basement of the morgue and then place it in the blood pool to stop the blood. After all 3 are filled, you head to the blood altar and a whistling with the shield on its back will spawn. Kill him and take the shield. Now you need to go get void sizzlers to kill 5 zombies until they are glowing red. Once red, find the blood pool that is steaming and kill the void sizzler in it. Once it blows up, you will notice the blood now has a pattern in it. Repeat this until all 3 blood pools have patterns and then head to spawn and then blow up this little boat here with a bomber. What you now have to do is you have to pick up the radio and the speaker. Now head back to the blood altar and place them. You will now notice there are patterns in the blood. What you now have to do is change the patterns of the blood pool in order from the first to last. So for each one, kill a zombie and change it to the next pattern. Once you've done all 3 patterns from all 3 blood pools in orders from first to last and have killed 1 zombie in each pattern, now what you'll notice is the patterns will change rapidly. What you have to do now is with the shield out, go down. Now you will be taken to the trial of the Bloodraven. In this, you learn how to attack and block with the shield. Once you've done that and you've completed the trial, you now have 3 of 4 steps done for the boss fight. Now we're going to build the 4th and final wonder weapon to get to the boss fight, and that is going to be the Sythe, which also correlates with the trophy Deathraven's chosen. In the Frozen Dawn, complete the trials of the Deathraven. First, what you're going to want to do when you spawn in is head to this pile of debris and hold square until you pick up the wire. Then what you're going to want to do is head to the phylactery and go to this altar and hold square. It will start a 30-second lockdown where a bunch of zombies will try to attack you, survive it, and then the Sythe will spawn. All you have to do is pick it up and then head to any teleporter as long as Pack-a-Punch is active and teleport. Once you come back, there will be void sizzlers. Kill the 2 void sizzlers and you will take out a sizzler spine. Then what you have to do is head back to the phylactery, go up the stairs and hold square at this giant blood pool. The Sythe now requires souls, so kill about 20 zombies until it is ready to go. Then all you have to do is survive 2 rounds until the Sythe is cooled down and you can now pick it up. Then head to any teleporter and teleport and it will take you to the trial. Once you've completed the trial, you are now ready to go to the boss fight. Once you've completed all 4 wonder weapons, take them to the ice cave and put them in their respective place. Now once they're all there, you will get an audio cue as well as the teleporter in the ice caves will open up. To activate the teleporter, all you need to do is pick up one of the wonder weapons. I recommend taking the shield because you'll need it for the first 2 phases of the boss fight, and then head to the teleporter. Once you teleport, you will get the cutscene where the God King is resurrected and Vivian is killed. Now, I did the boss fight solo, so I played it a little bit differently than you would with a team. In the boss fight, there is going to be 4 stages to kill the God King. The first one is really easy, where you need to just kill zombies by these 2 soul boxes until they're glowing red. Once they are glowing red, damage the God King enough until he comes to the middle, and then once he's in the middle, all 3 of the circles will now be glowing red. Just shoot them until they're not red anymore, and the God King will fall. During this stage, I recommend hiding behind the ice or using the shield to block the God King's attack. During the second phase, it is the same thing all over again, except now, just like the Bloodraven trial, he will use a sun attack where it will damage you if you don't have a shield. If you don't have a shield, hide behind the ice and it will not take any damage from you. Once again, while this is going on, you're going to want to kill zombies by the 2 soul boxes once again until glowing red. Once red, just damage the God King until he heads to the middle, pulls you in towards him, and then once again, you can shoot all 3 circles until they're not red. He will collapse and then you will be able to damage him even more. The third phase is a little bit easier because the God King doesn't attack you as much. You just have to avoid all his attacks as well as zombies. In this stage, you're going to want to use the hammer to knock the shields off the zombies and then once again fill up the blood pools. Once both are filled up, damage him. If you are playing solo, it is going to take about 10 minutes to give him enough damage to suck him into the center. Once he's in the center of the room and he pulls you in, once again, you're at the step where you need to shoot all the 3 blood pools until they are not red anymore and he collapses. You can damage him right away and you will get your max ammos as always. Then you're on to the 4th and final stage, which you're going to need the broken flail. He is going to use his fire attack while zombies are trying to attack you. I recommend using monkeys or everything you brought to defend yourself. Throw the flail and dodge the fire, and then once you dodge the fire, you can attack him. If you're doing this solo, this step once again takes about 10 minutes to give him enough damage. Once he's damaged enough, he will pull you in and you will not be able to move. You will lose all your shield and technically go down before the ending cutscene happens. Once the ending cutscene happens, you will now get the last trophy, which is King Fall. In the Frozen Dawn, defeat the ancient evil. You will also receive some Easter egg rewards as well. You will now regain shield regardless of buying it, as well as regain health faster. Your ammo will replenish and your lethal grenades will too. Your special meter will also charge even if you're not charging it by yourself. The last 3 trophies are really easy to do and I recommend doing all of them after the Easter egg. Go Long is in the Frozen Dawn, teleport to the bridge from the caves. This is really easy to do. All you need to do is grab the upgraded flail, throw your spike ball off this this little ledge here and then just teleport down and you get the trophy like that. Blood Transfusion is in the Frozen Dawn. Traverse through the Thulian transport with each type of zombie. This means you just need to be in the teleporter and teleport with a zombie, a whistling, a bomber, a void sizzler, and a pest in one game. You don't have to do all 5 at once. You can do them one at a time or maybe 2 or 3 at a time if you want. I recommend using in plain sight and monkeys while you're doing this so you don't go down. The final trophy we are going through is Weapon Lord. In the Frozen Dawn, kill 100 zombies with each Raven weapon in a single game. This is really easy to do. After boss fight, just chill wherever you want to chill and kill 100 zombies with each Raven Lord weapon. After that, you will have all 10 trophies and the Easter egg complete. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys have any troubles or are not understanding anything, comment down below and I will be sure to help. As always, it's been real, guys, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.